So we're hosting this webinar today to introduce the new workation event that the Digital Nomads Association Colombia is organizing in collaboration with Nomadico Co-Living. And that will take place in Medellín from September the 27th to October the 18th. So we'll go through, I will explain how the project started, and I will introduce you to our team, and I will explain, what to expect from this workation, and I will explain a bit something about the co-living, Nomadico, and finally how to join us. So first of all, I want to talk to you a little bit about how this project started, Nomadancers. So 1 year ago, actually, I was dreaming about going to South America, and I'm passionate about Latin dances. So, but I was a little bit afraid to go alone. I didn't have any friends there or a community on the spot. So I was a bit hesitating. And then I met Nadia at a workation event for digital nomads in Spain. And this basically changed everything. So I discovered that Nadia was the founder of the Digital Nomads Association of Colombia. And so I went to meet her and to talk to her. And basically we had a very good connection. We became friends. And we had this idea of creating an event, a workation in Colombia, mixing Latin dances, that is my passion, with community building and cultural immersion, which are one of the goals of the association. And so we started to work on this project, on creating a workation in Colombia. And the first city that came to our mind was Cali, because it's the world salsa capital. And the first workation, so this project, this dream became reality in January, because we had our first workation in Cali. And it was amazing. We had a very nice group of people, different backgrounds, but in the end, we had so much fun. We were having salsa lessons every day with two local teachers. Then we were going for social dancing for practice. But that's not just about dancing. We were also, of course, working during the day. We were discovering the local culture with the local tours, historical tour of Cali. We went to the local market to discover all the amazing local food. We went for hikes, but the most important thing, we made nice new connections, actually long-lasting connections, because some of us continue traveling together after the workation. Some other participants went back to Cali after the workation, and I saw they hang out with some local friends we'd made during the event. So I think the goal of the workation was really achieved, because we created new friendships, we had fun, and we also learned salsa, of course. And now we're bringing this experience to Medellín this year. And it will be a bit different, because it will be in collaboration with a co-living. So there will be also more opportunities to create deep connections, living together in the same place. And I will tell you a bit more about the Digital Nomads Association Colombia, what are our values, and what is the mission, that is to connect, guide, and inspire digital nomads in Colombia. Always remembering our values, that are connection with the local communities, supporting local businesses as well, and being open-minded. So these are values that are always at the core of all the events that we organize. And a little bit about our team. So I'm Silvia, and I'm the project manager of the Nomadancers Workation. And I'm from Italy, but I've been a digital nomad for a bit more than 1 year, but I've always been passionate about traveling and discovering new cultures. And of course, I'm passionate about salsa, bachata, and Latin culture in particular. And
What nationality would she be?
sorry. And now Nadia is the founder of the association. If you want to introduce yourself, Nadia.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Sylvia. And this is amazing because yeah, that picture that you saw on the last slide. So it was taken in Spain, and it was like such a beautiful time. And we didn't know that now we will be here together explaining the second Nomadancer Workation. So my name is Nadia. I'm a digital nomad myself. And I have been traveling within Latin America and Europe for around 5 years now, which is crazy now to say that. So 5 years, time flies. And I'm very happy to have this Nomadancers Workation. This one in Medellín is going to be the third one. Nomadancers Workation this is the second one, but we already had another workation in Pasto, which is the south of Colombia. So this is the third workation that we are having. I'm from Colombia. I'm from Bogota. I don't dance at all until I met Sylvia, and I thought that this Nomad Dancer Workation it was perfect for me. But because I also wanted to reconnect with my roots, so my family is from Cali. I was born in Bogota, but it's I didn't grow up with this dancing culture of Colombia. But I think I enjoyed so much Nomad Dancer Workation, even though I knew that the digital nomads they were experiencing this a lot. But to experiencing myself as a person from Colombia, digital nomad with international people, I think it was like such an amazing experience. So I enjoyed so much. I'm not a really good dancer yet, so I think the Nomad Dancer Workation in Medellin and the one that we have in Cali again in January, so it's gonna help a little bit more. But more than that, than dances is also about to interact with the locals and to interact within us, digital nomads, and to have like meaningful connections. So thank you very much, all of us, for being here. And I see that Cuba was here, so maybe at the end. So I'm just encouraging Cuba to tell a little bit more about the experience of Nomad Dancer Workation. So probably at the end, this is gonna be great because you get to know a little bit more how another digital nomad experienced the workation. So thanks.
Yeah, and the rest of the team, of course, they're not all here, but well, Daniela is our executive director, and Maria, our head of marketing. And also, so this time, as I mentioned, our workation is in partnership with a co-living, Nomadico. Maybe some of you already heard about it, but they have different co-livings in different locations all over the world. And one of the reasons we are partnering with them is because they also value a lot the connection with locals. And I will tell you a bit more about this co-living later. And our local partners that are I also met personally in Medellin are Bernardo and Carol, and they're actually managing the co-living where we will have the workation. So maybe Carol can speak and introduce yourself, and we will translate. Puedes hablar español y vamos a traducir. Ah, no te escuchamos.
Ok, me encanta poder compartir con ustedes en esta reunión. Nada, tengan siempre presente que desde Nomádico y Cabo estamos dispuestos a hacer la mejor experiencia aquí en Medellín, que se sientan cómodos siempre, que lo que necesiten de parte de nosotros estaremos felices de estar presentes y atentos lo que requieran. Y bienvenidos siempre.
So you want to do it, or shall I do it?
Nadia, you can do it.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you, but yeah, so she said that she is very happy to be here. So Carol is one of the owners, or Caobo. Caobo is the name of the house where Nomadancer Workation is going to take place. And yeah, so she is very happy to, I'm very willing to help you out in whatever you need once you are in Medellin. And so you can feel comfortable with all the accommodation stuff. And so...
Sí,
algo más que quieras decir, Carol?
entonces sí les contamos que tenemos 4 pisos, que tenemos las instalaciones completas para el grupo, tenemos el coworking para todos, tenemos jacuzzi, cocinas comunes, tenemos espacios para hacer el asado, eh, tenemos también un hermoso parque al frente para que también estén tranquilos, estamos en una zona muy tranquila y cerca a muchos lugares de Medellín.
So
Gracias.
this cowboy is located in one of the most beautiful neighborhoods in, well, she didn't say it like that. I'm just like adding some extra important information. One of the most beautiful and well located neighborhoods. And is this house is in front of a beautiful park. So you have like the park in front. The house has 4 floors. And on the top of floors, so you have like a terrace, and also on the ground floor, you have a jacuzzi, co-working space, and all the rooms. That is like around 14 rooms, I think. Yeah, the all the things that you need as a digital nomad, so you will have it here in this house.
Okay.
Yeah, gracias, Carol. And yeah, I want to underline that Carol and Bernardo are really very welcoming, and they're such a great local contact. They're really willing to help you anything you need, and yeah, they're super welcoming. The amazing hosts. So let's see what you can expect from this workation. So as I said, the focus is Latin dances. So we will have this time salsa and bachata lessons from Wednesday to Friday. So 3 days a week during the 3 weeks of the workation. And of course, at the end of the day, so you have all the day to work and to work on your stuff. And in the evening, we have these lessons. And then we will go for social dancing for practicing what we learn. I've already been in Medellin and tested many social dancing, so I know the good spots where to go. So I can't wait to share this with other Nomad dancers. Of course, we will have co-working sessions. As Carol said, there's a whole floor at the co-living that is a co-working space, and it's brand new. It's really great with a nice view also on the park. So it's a very quiet and nice place where to work. We will also have some trips near Medellin. So if you already know the city, there's amazing mountains and nature around. So we're gonna go for hikes for those who want. And we will have this co-living life. So even though every studio has its own kitchen, there's also a big shared kitchen for like family dinners or to share just time together. And we'll also organize other community events like some cultural workshops, but also there's also a community manager on spot. So there will also always be something going on if you want to participate to some activities just to create nice connections. So why Nomadico? You can have the detail, of course, of each room on their website. But as we mentioned already, it's very well located. It's in around 15 minutes walking from Laureles, which is one of really nice neighborhood in Medellin. Every studio has a fully equipped private kitchen. There's a beautiful rooftop with a view, a jacuzzi. The workspace is available 24/7. You also have your own workspace in your studio if you want. And as I mentioned, there's a community manager, community events organized 2-3 times a week besides the workation, and the local hosts, as I mentioned already. So what is included in the workation package for these 3 weeks is the 3-week accommodation in one of the studios. There's different kind of studios that you can see on the website. There's more standard one and more bigger ones. So you can choose the one you prefer according to your preference. There's access to coworking 24/7. We will have a welcome party on the first day. So the 3 weeks of salsa and bachata lessons with our private teachers for our group are included. Also one cultural workshop, one guided hike, and all the extra community activities that are optional. If you want to participate, you are welcome. And I think you will not get bored during these 3 weeks. So if you're interested, we have an early bird offer until the end of June. You'll get 10% off the price. So you can scan this QR code and it will bring you directly to the website to Nomadico website, where you can see the availabilities of the different studios. You can book a call with me. So if you have specific questions, we can have a talk and we can see if this is a good fit for you, this experience. And then I can send you the final link for the down payment if you want to join us. And I think this is the main informations. And if you have questions, you're welcome. Anyone has any questions? Otherwise, I will ask Kuba to share his experience in Cali with us.
Just quickly for me, it's Alex here.
Yes, hi.
How do we reach out to you personally if we want to have additional questions after this presentation?
Sorry, I couldn't hear the question very well.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry, I'm using dodgy headphones.
Yes, now I can. Yes.
Up my accent. Sorry.
No.
If we want to reach out to you, do we do it by email? How do we contact you?
I'm gonna share my WhatsApp here in the chat, so you can reach out directly.
Okay.
Maybe Daniela can share my WhatsApp link.
And there's also workations at dnacol.com. We are going to put it here also, so you can reach us, everything regarding the workation of DNA. So that's like another way to
we just shared
connect.
all the links. So if you have, you can reach out anytime for any questions or a call. So Kuba, let us know how much fun you had in Cali with us.
A lot. Okay. So no, take it by surprise.
Well, Kuba was one of our participants in Cali at the workation, and he basically fell in love with Colombia and didn't want to leave anymore. So you were a total beginner also, in salsa. And how was it?
So I'll say that my origin story is sort of similar to Sylvia's, where I also really wanted to go to Colombia, but it's quite difficult to do on my own, sort of. So I kept like postponing it, and then sort of miraculously, in a way, I met Nadia through a common friend who's also in the association. And so the fact that there was a group and an event, a plan, that made it a lot easier to actually like make the step and go. I will also say that I don't think I would ever, out of my own volition, think to sign up for salsa classes. So that also kind of put me down that path, and I actually ended up enjoying that a lot, and I'm glad that happened. So So that was cool too. And it's just, Colombia is amazing. I highly recommend both the NomaDancers as a veteran and Colombia as a destination. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
We all fell in love with the country.
yeah, it's amazing.
And in terms,
yes.
sorry, can I ask you a question? In terms of the classes, is everyone in the same class, or is it pooled, so like beginners are with beginners, intermediates are with intermediates, and advanced are with advanced, or how does it work?
So we will be a small group, and we will evaluate the levels at the beginning and see if we need to separate the groups or not. The teachers will manage this. In Cali, most of the participants were beginners, and it's also a particular style of salsa in Cali. So we were basically all beginners in that, so it was easier. But for Medellin, the teachers will manage this, and if needed, we will create separate groups. But we will be a small group, so it will be easy to adapt.
Yeah, and even I would say that's how I was a total beginner. So even when I'm from Colombia, but I was a total beginner. And Silvia dances, for example, and there's some people that because we also invite locals to dance with us. So that's the nice thing of the interaction. So it was people that they danced before and also beginners, and never was a problem because we were dancing with local, we were dancing with the teacher within us, and also like solo type of dancing as well. So the mix of the type of dances worked pretty well. So it is up to the teacher to divide the group or not, depending of our needs, because it's private and personalized teacher that we have for the workation. But I think if we have one group, as it's small, it's gonna work anyway. So according to the experience that we have on in Cali.
And just quickly, the classes are Wednesday to Friday, and is it salsa and bachata both days, or do you switch up on the day? How does it work?
So we're gonna see also what people prefer, but we want to alternate. So one day salsa, one day bachata, but we're gonna see this with teachers as well, because maybe teachers prefer to have 1 week only salsa, 1 week bachata, so that people don't mix the styles. For beginners, sometimes it's a bit difficult at the beginning to do 2 styles. Right, one after the other. So we're gonna share more details in the next weeks. But it will be probably 1 week salsa, 1 week bachata, so that we don't mix up.
And are the salsa social or the socials, are they between Wednesday and Friday, or are they outside those days?
They're outside the co-living, so there's one almost every day in Medellin, like a bit like in Cali. And most of them are in Laureles, so it's really nearby the co-living, so it's really easy. Maybe after the classes, have dinner, and then we can go out to practice. If for those who want, there's really a big choice for socials.
Thank you.
Other questions or comments? Well, anyway, you have all my information, our contacts in the chat. So if you have any other questions or doubts coming up, you can text me anytime. And we'll be sharing more and more details in the upcoming weeks. So if you're not part of our Facebook group, you can also join, where we usually update. We usually post all the updates there too. So I will share it right now. Okay, so thank you so much for being here, for participating, and let's keep in touch. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to answer. So thank you and have a good evening or have a good day for depending on your location.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you.
Bye bye.